Hi, I'm Shindo Sensei. The purpose of this video is to help you become healthier by learning the truths of health through a fusion of Zen and science. Today's topic is to master the way is to be close to God. The world of Zen is also the path of life. Since ancient times, the way Michi has been respected above all values in Japan. The Michi is a way to develop one's spirituality, one's soul, and one's desire to reach a higher place. The invisible parts of the way are more important than the visible results. Judo, kendo, tea ceremony, and flower arrangement all have the kanji character for Michi. In these arts, there is no meaning in fighting or winning. The most important purpose is to improve one's spirituality in the process of brushing up one's skills. That is why masters do not teach their students step by step. This is because it would prevent the growth of spirituality. To master the way is also to approach God. Indian yoga also means union or becoming one with God. I would like to tell you two true stories about how mastering the way brings you closer to God. One is the story of Kyudo. This true story is in the book Zen in the Art of Archery. It is the story of a German philosopher, Eugen Hegel, who came to Japan, followed the Japanese master, and learned the world of Zen while mastering the art of Kyudo. It took several years just to practice drawing the bow. From there, the practice of shooting arrows began. The master Kenzo Ara said, "Do not aim at the target." Because of his experience as a gun shooting, Hegel had no idea what that meant. He finally tried to cheat and began to doubt his master. At last, our Kenzo called Hegel to his practice field at night. The master was silent, and the field was dark with no street lights. The master shot 2 arrows. When Hegel went to look at the target, he found that the first arrow was in the center of the target. What a surprise! The second arrow hits the back of the first arrow and tears it off. From that day, Hegel changed his mind and began to study the world of Zen through Kyudo. According to the master, hitting the target is just a confirmation of the state of mind. If you try to hit the target, you will never hit it. The second story is about Morihei Ueshiba, the founder of Aikido. His disciples were also divinely strong, but the mystical power of the founder was outstanding. There are many legends about him. The most famous story is the one about dodging bullets. Ueshiba said, "The bullet never hit me," and he became the target of the shooting. He took his written agreement to the military court, so he could not complain even if he died. On the day of the shooting, 6 Olympic level shooters showed up, and they would fire at him simultaneously from a distance of 25 meters. Then it was time to fire in 1, 2, 3. The moment a cloud of dust came up, one of the 6 shooters was thrown into the air. The teacher was standing behind the 6 and laughing. Everyone was confused. No one could understand what had happened. So the inspector pleaded with the teacher to do it again. At the moment of second shooting, another person was thrown off. Despite the fact that the disciples were watching carefully, they could not see any of the teacher's movements. On the way home, the disciple asked to his teacher, "How in the world did you do that?" He replied, "When they tried to pull the trigger, the golden ball flew out first. The real bullets will come after that. So it is not difficult to dodge them. Even if 6 people may think they are shooting at the same time, but they don't come out at once. They always fly apart, so just go for the one that comes first." The master said that there was a huge amount of time between the arrival of the golden ball and the arrival of the bullet. It is no longer the world of the matrix. This is what it means to master the way. It means to abandon the ego, to raise one's spirituality, and to become closer to the divine. For them, they are not doing anything special. It is not that they have any special abilities, but that anyone can do the same thing with practice. It is all a science that can be reproduced. The real science is much deeper than you think. Everything is science. We will continue to talk more useful topics for health. Please push the good button and subscribe to our channels. Bye.